Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I got something a little bit different for you today. Today we got a vintage Bianchi holster, specifically the Bianchi 7L Shadow. This is for the 45, 1911. Yeah, I've been looking for one of these for a better part of a year, I'd say. I don't remember where I first saw it at, but I saw it and I was like, man, it's a cool holster. I think what caught my eye was the the stitched muzzle here. How it, I don't see many holsters do that. At least not automatics, not anymore anyway. But yeah, I've been looking for this for a while. I'd seen a couple, on eBay. Bianchi doesn't make it anymore, at least not this version. They make like a Shadow 2, but it looks pretty different. I kind of wanted this one. But I'd seen a few of them for sale on eBay, because that's where I usually have to do most of my holster shopping, considering I have two curses working against me when it comes to holsters. One is I'm left-handed, and two, I seem to always want holsters that aren't in production anymore. So I usually have to resort to eBay, and even then it's hard to find what I want. But this one, finally, I found, one in really good shape. I don't think it had been, I think it was brand new. And it was for a decent price for, a brand new holster of this, quality. Here, I'll go ahead and safe gun. And this is obviously my Colt government. I'll do a video on this too at some point. But yeah, this was extremely stiff, as all good quality leather holsters are at first. Like, it took me, still didn't even want to close all the way sometimes. It took me, I don't know, probably a solid hour of massaging this leather straps or the thumb brake and stuff to finally get it to close. But and you can see even there, it still doesn't close completely all the way. It's definitely snapped, but it's just But anyway, once I got it in there and left it in there for a few days, it was fine. But yeah, this is the Bianchi Shadow 7L. This isn't obviously a longevity review, considering I haven't had all that often, or all that long. And I don't carry a government 1911 every day. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that. But when I do carry it, I've used a couple different 1911 holsters. And I just these are so heavy. You really have to have a really stiff, strong, quality holster. And I had used a paddle holster or two, and that just wasn't gonna cut it. And then I decided to try this one out, and so far I really like it. It really does make it, a government model conceal away pretty well. Obviously it's still heavy, but it makes it more bearable for sure. Here, oh yeah, obviously, so you got the double stitched all the way around the belt loops, and the shape of the outline of the gun, and then it goes to single up through the mouth and around the thumb brake. It is suede lined. I'll show you that. Nice quality suede in there. For some reason, Bianchi's recent stuff, I bought a holster from them, straight from their website, which probably was a ripoff. Probably should have got it somewhere else. But and I just was not impressed with the quality of leather and the suede. The suede was really disappointing. And I'm not one who has to have suede on my suede line holster, but when I do buy a gun and pay extra for the suede line, it's kind of nice for it to actually be suede. Theirs is like this really rough texture. I mean, it's almost more rough than the leather itself. I don't know, it just doesn't compare to this one by any means. I'm not sure if, I know their production is in Mexico now. I'm not sure if it used to be in the States or what, but I know that all the vintage Bianchi holsters I've ever had seem to be much higher quality than the newer ones. So I kind of try to look for those. But yeah, I'll show you one other thing. If you are somebody that, for some reason, likes to carry, with the hammer down for one reason or another, this is not gonna be a holster that works. Even if I think you could really, massage this for hours and hours, and it's not gonna happen. Even if you did maybe trim it up, I don't think it would work. But I just thought I'd mention that for anybody out there who was curious. What else? Yeah, super high quality holster. Right off the bat, it kind of reminded me of the quality of an old Galco. These older Galcos even, I think, are better than the new ones. This is an old Fed paddle that I got for a Colt officer's model I used to have. And you can see it's got really nice suede in there. This one does still fit in there, but it just sticks out. I noticed they got, one thing I noticed about, well, forget it, I'll do a separate video on that one. But yeah, really nice stiff holster. Just very thick leather. And not to mention, just good looking holster. So if you've been eyeing one of these for any time now, and you're looking at some high prices on eBay, I'd say if you're finding one that's in good shape, you probably get your money's worth out of it, because it really is a quality holster. Maybe in the future I'll do a longevity update, but to be honest with you, a couple years from now, it'll be used, but I don't wear it every day, so it's not gonna be like I wore this for 5 years straight and this is what it looks like. It'll be more, it's just an occasional thing for me with this gun. But I will say, this is the best holster I've ever had for it, as far as carrying, the way it carries a 1911. It really does do a good job of distributing the weight and keeping it nice and snug. And one other thing I'll show you is the little button. I know on some holsters your snap is like a plastic button, like the Galco here, which I noticed was like rubbing off the finish of my old Colt. So I just thought I'd mention that this one is covered. It's got the suede over it. But yeah, if you're looking for one of these, or even really any old Bianchi, I think you can't go wrong with it if you find one in good shape. Can't say that necessarily for the newer ones. I think they're still okay, but I don't think they hold a candle to the quality of the older ones. But yeah, that's the Bianchi 7.0. Just thought I'd give you guys a look at it, and if anybody was out there, interested in getting one of these, thought I'd post a video so you could at least get a good look at it and from all the angles. But yeah, appreciate you guys stopping by, and I'll give it to you on this side. And yeah, take care. I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, so I decided to show you guys what it looks like while you're wearing it. So I just got like a button-up shirt on unbuttoned. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's right here.
I'm 6'2", 220. If that tells you guys anything as far as size. But even without, like, I mean, this holster does a pretty good job. I mean, you can still see it, but for a government model, it's not, you know. For just having a t-shirt over, I don't think it does too bad a job. But yeah, so that's what it looks like. Got kind of like the FBI cant, I guess they call it. So, but yeah. Guys, closer look at it there. Thanks for watching.